Hello everyone and welcome to another video. As you know, I'm now playing on the online version of GeoGuessr. I really enjoyed A Diverse World, which I played last round, so why don't we continue with another round today? Play. I'll give myself a 3-minute limit. Why not? Just to keep things moving. Let's start the game. Okay. This kind of writing, what is this? It feels to me, Cambodian or Sri Lankan or something like that. Not sure. I do need to learn my text a little bit. Keep saying that, but I never do. Can we see anything else there? A website? I really can't. Obviously some kind of car advert. Let's go up the hill. Got a sign here. Also in English, club promoting tourism and conservation efforts. Maybe it's Sri Lanka. At hotmail.com. Mphang Witayakom Secondary School. And the phone number, I don't know either. So maybe it's Thailand. Last round we had a round which was in Laos, just over the river from Thailand. If this is a school, there might be a flag. Oh yes, oh look at that, there's loads of flags. Well, those flags are definitely Thai, so that's good. We know that we're in Thailand. The name of the school was Mphang something or other. Is it here? Krung Thai Weaving Dream School? Don't know. Well, we've got a minute left. Maybe we'll just progress a tiny bit further. We can also look at the scenery, try and devise where we are. So we're pretty confident we're in Thailand. Look, there's more signs here. We're pretty confident we're in Thailand. Looks quite temperate, to be honest. It doesn't feel like, particularly jungly or anything. I mean, it's not, all palm trees and sandy beaches, is it? So it feels like we're up in maybe in a more hilly region. I'm not going to say mountainous, but hilly. So why don't we use that to try and figure it out? Let's get in there. We've got only a few seconds left anyway. Basically, what I'm thinking is, further away from the equator. So why don't we go for Chiang Mai, somewhere up there. Chiang Mai is a pretty big city. And, we could say, well, we're in the hills here or something like that. Well, look, we weren't a million miles away. Where were we? We were right about Thailand, which is good. And we were Mphang Wutang Kom. So is Mphang district offer? Yeah, okay, it is. There we go. The more we know. Next round. Look at this. Very brown, kind of clay earth. Very flat. Not sure. Not sure on this. Let's just get a look at the writing. Either in Spanish or Portuguese, okay. What do we have here? Not sure. Just progressing at the moment, looking for any clues. What's down here? Okay, well this is a main road. Ooh, it's brightened up a bit. This is unfamiliar territory for me. The sun is in the north, so we are in the southern hemisphere. Here we go. This looks a bit more built up. We're by a Fiat dealership. Very good. There we go. And you know, there's a big road here, so potentially some road signs. What are we looking at? We've only got a minute left. Podimo News Center. Okay. I feel like we made good progress in getting out of what looked to be quite a rural place and getting into this. So let's not blow it. Why don't we try and find some signs? I want to go up onto the main road, but I can't. What does that say? Sinop. Where is Sinop Lions Club? That's funny. That's quite an English phrase. So I think we're in South America. I'm going to go for. Why don't we go for Peru? I'm really not sure. It isn't Peru. Nope, it's Brazil. Sinop. It is a place. I wouldn't have known it. There we go. Oh, it's quite a town. Well, look, I wasn't confident with that, to be honest, so such is life. Next round. Now, I think that's the Russian, pretty sure those are the Russian colours. Oh, and there we are. So, .ru, Port Osterovo. Port Osterovo, does that mean we're near a port? Could we be near a port? Okay, well, we know we're in Russia, but Russia is huge. So what are we going to do? How are we going to narrow this down? It doesn't feel like we're near a port. It doesn't feel like we're in a coastal area, to be honest, but maybe we are. Is this a main road over the road here? No, it's not. It's just a kind of bridge. Railway track. Hmm. You know, a key consideration with Russia is whether you are very far east or very far west. Obviously, that will just destroy your score if you get it wrong. And to be honest, I'm not familiar really with like East Russia at all. So, you know, if that looks different, perhaps the people there look a little more sort of like Mongolian. Um, there's no clues here, for me at least, apart from just all the Russian. You know, so she for example could be more European than Eastern. It looks like quite a big town we're in. It's bigger the further I go, actually. So look, maybe we'll just have to pick a town because you know there's no point in exploring for too long if we know, frankly, that we'll not find it. This looks like a bus station, so let's see what's here. If there's nothing here, which I really don't think there is. No. Okay, let's get in there. Let's give ourselves a bit more time than we normally do to I'm a bit of a last minute zoomer, I think. I'm going to go east of Moscow. And why don't we go here at Cheboksary, Cheboksary, by the Volga River. Oh dear. Well, this is what I was talking about. You see, you can be 2,165 miles away. And we were in Ustkut. There you go. I would never, ever have known. Next round. Not shaping up to be a high-scoring game, but that's okay. Wow, look at this. Look at this jungle. Where's the sun? Step 1, find sun. It's sort of above us, but in the north, I would say. That's where I would put that. That means we're in the southern hemisphere. Freshly laid road, very new looks, the road. And high quality. Do any of these properties have a flag? No, maybe not. What do we have here? Oh, skip by it. So is this some kind of mosque? I don't know, it's got a tower. Let's wait for my page to load. So is that, to me, that's maybe more Malaysian. Is it? Or Indonesian? Words like, for example, kampung, I don't think are Thai, and faung, for fang, I don't think they're Thai. And in fact, you know, it's so, and you've got some Arabic writing, so that's it's definitely a Muslim country too, or a country with, you know, heavy Muslim presence or population. So this to me, I think is maybe more Malaysia or possibly Indonesia. I'm not sure. I'm making that up. That bit. Main roads here. It's hard to skip down onto. Oh no, it's not a main road. It's a river. Okay, well we wouldn't be able to skip down onto that anyway. There we go. And not a border river. We haven't crossed any kind of border patch just by doing that. So, you know, we're not in the old Thailand Laos situation. Well, we're going to have to make a guess and dive in there. So we're in the southern hemisphere. I'm going to go with Malaysia just because it feels a bit different. Why don't we go somewhere down here, outside of Surabaya? Let's go for Sukarame. Oh no! I never made a guess. God, that's embarrassing. Well, we know what we were going for. I've got to keep an eye on the time. I think it's less forgiving online. I was going for here, wasn't I? And so, you know, it would have been wrong. We were actually up in Malaysia, up here, north of Kuala Lumpur. So good to know. We're on to possibly the lowest scoring round I've ever had. And here we've got some clues. Villaricchia and Puchebajo, forgive my pronunciation. We're looking south now, and the sun is firmly in the south. See what this sign says behind us going the other way. These aren't names I recognise. So they sound Spanish. These road numbers have been blurred out. That's fine. Loncoche. Route 5. You see, I don't recognise those names. Maybe they're Portuguese, but we could be in Mexico or somewhere like that. I'll give it just a few seconds of looking. So that's Route 5. No, I think it is. It's annoying that we can't see can we make out those road signs from here? No. Okay, well let's not get hung up on it. Let's carry on. There's another sign down here. We've now passed. The scenery is just amazing. I'm not doing too well here lining up with the signs. Come on. I think we might be over here. Only because I don't recognise the names at all. Centro is obviously just the centre of town somewhere. Look, I'm going for a safety bet just to avoid the last situation of southern Mexico, because I'm not even sure if we're in somewhere like Guatemala. We could be in Puerto Rico. Oh, and we were miles away. Couldn't have been further away or more wrong. I thought we were in the Northern Hemisphere. So that's no good. Definitely a mistake made there. Where were we exactly? It looked so nice. So that is something. I mean, it really did look splendid. We were down south of Temuco in Chile, in Villarrica, on Lake Villarrica. So that's something. Well, that's a place to go one day. This has been a very unsuccessful game, Junior Explorer at best, I would say, GeoGuessr. Really, probably one of the worst games in a while. So if you want to know how not to score points in GeoGuessr, this is the round for you. Regardless, I hope you'd enjoyed watching today's video, and perhaps you spotted something that I didn't, in which case let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for playing with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.